What I'd like to show you now are how to enter formulas in tables. Let's start by creating a portrait table. I'm going to press the key combination Control End to go to the end of the document. I'm then going to press Control Enter to give me a new page. What I'd like to do now is insert a table. So I'd like to go to Insert in the ribbon and choose Table. I'm actually after 4 columns and 6 rows. So I'll choose 4 columns and 6 rows. And click. In the first cell, we're going to type some text and continue to type text in the relevant cells. So I've got a number of items, and each item comes in a certain quantity and has a certain price. I'll have a total row and a total column. When Word looks at a table, it looks at it pretty much like Excel looks at a spreadsheet. It sees the columns as letters of the alphabet. The first column is A, second is B, C and D. Each row is then considered a number. Row 1, row 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So when a column intersects with a row, Excel and Word see it the same way. For example, this 60 is sitting in column B and row 2, so this is B2. Over here, this 65.99 is sitting in column C and row 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's C4. We need to bear that in mind when we start putting formulas into our tables. For example, our first formula is to go in the last column and in the second row. What I'd like to do here is go up to the ribbon and choose the Table Tools Layout tab. To the far right of the Table Tools Layout tab, you'll see a button that says Formula. When I click that button, I see this. I'm going to backspace the text but keep the equals. What I'd like to do is multiply the first quantity, which is 60, sitting in B2, by the first price, which is $15.65, sitting in C2. So I'll put equals B2 times C2. The times is always an asterisk. Now I'd also like to see this value as currency, so I'm going to change the number format to one of the options that begins with a $sign. And when I click OK, I see my result, 939. If I go to the next cell, I can go back to the Table Tools Layout tab, click the Formula button, and this time I'd like equals B3 times C3. Convert it to a number format that has a leading dollar, and OK. And you'll have to continue to go down each cell and enter in the formula. Unlike Excel, you can't drag the formula down. You have to type it. Now what I'd like to do is to total this total column. So I'm going to click in the last cell. I'm going to hit the Formula button in the ribbon and I'm going to say or accept Sum Above. I'm also going to choose a number format that has a leading dollar and OK. And that automatically totals that column. What you have entered are a number of formulas. These formulas are also known as fields. If you want to see the fields, there is a key combination you can press, and it's Alt F9. When I press Alt F9, I see the code behind my formulas. When I press Alt F9 again, I go back to seeing my results. One of the issues with Word and with tables and formulas is that if you change any of the values, the formulas will not automatically update. Let's say I change this 10 here to 100. I would expect this to inflate by 10. So I'll type 0 and you can see no change. But if I click on the formula and I press the function key F9, it inflates by 10, and now I see 2100. If I change the 100 back to 10, backspace, it does not update. If I click on the field and press F9, it will update. So that is one thing to be wary of with fields in Word, is if the data should change, they will not automatically update. So often what I do, if I'm making a number of changes, so 0, 0, I'll inflate everything by 10. Then I'll press Ctrl A, which selects the entire document, and press the key F9, and that will ultimately force all of them to update. But did that total update? I'm going to click on it and press F9 and just check it did. If I change all of these values back to their original value by taking off the 0, I'll press Ctrl A, F9, so that all of my formulas are up to date.